Hey everybody,
Hey,
welcome to Naruto Fan FB,
welcome.
chapter 698,
698, the penultimate
Naruto.
chapter?
What?
Penultimate, like the chapter before the
Oh,
last chapter?
I was like, that's not the title of the chapter.
No, it's Sasuke Naruto, part 5.
Part 5. Um, Definitely a lot going on in this chapter. Wasn't a fighting chapter, obviously. I mean, we saw a little bit of fighting. It was really, I fucking loved Sasuke's, Chidori, like,
Fire Chidori?
Amaterasu. Like,
Yeah.
that was so dope. And look, I mean, he's done something along those. I think he did the Black Chidori before, or the one with Amaterasu, but, it was really cool seeing it the way it was drawn. Like, you really saw, like, the fire and the lightning, like. So does that mean that
Intermixed?
Sasuke can also now combine elements?
I guess so.
Because I know he was really good at element manipulation with Chidori, how he was able to make it into like the sword with the Orochimaru and everything like that way back in the day.
Yeah.
And he's always been good with manipulating um, his
Well, I say when
nature
you get the
elements.
sixth path
Yeah,
chakra, I think
I'm
shit becomes a
assuming
little
yeah.
simpler.
And with Naruto being on the level that he can combine Rasengan with the wind element, I know Sasuke hasn't done anything like the same, but I feel like what he's doing is on kind of the same level.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's safe to say that they're both on that like.
Sounds like it would be a Kekkei Genkai kind of thing, right? Lightning and fire.
No, I mean it's not, but because I think other people can do it, but I think it's just very very difficult to do, and you need to be an incredibly talented ninja.
Mm-hmm.
So good for you, Sasuke. Um,
So, the last fight was drawn
you know,
into.
especially after all the Kaguya stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I was worried about this fight.
Mm-hmm. Really short comparatively to like
But
the years of fighting
it
other
was
people.
definitely short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in the anime it's going to be dragged out much longer. And I think that's one of the biggest things. I remember watching the Naruto Sasuke fight as opposed to reading it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really remember the length of the manga. But
I mean, there's some good fighting in there. I mean, you were mentioning that like they're both just like hammered out, like they've
yeah,
got nothing left.
Naruto's been fighting a war this entire time. Sasuke as well. They both fought the ultimate evil in the world.
And
They've
then they like try to
exhausted their chakra. They fought each other,
and like
exhausted their
blew
chakra.
their chakra.
Yeah,
And,
did
yeah.
ridiculous moves on a whole nother scale. And now they're at like this shit, man. I got one move left. Like, let's make it happen.
Yeah. The panel actually with them both like going at each other with the last attack is like really nice.
Yeah,
like if someone did like a like ink painting
I
of
would
that,
buy that.
I would definitely buy that with like Sasuke coming down and Naruto going up, and then like
Yeah, no, I really really enjoyed that picture. I think that having all the black and then like the white being like the inside was very artistic.
Okay. But yeah, no. So
I
like
thought I totally put that on my desktop to like
because
use.
it's cool looking.
Oh, there it is. I knew I did.
You look at you. Look at you being prepared.
No, I mean I liked it too. I think it was probably one of the nicest drawn panels that anybody's seen. Like that's
Yeah, that's an awesome panel.
It really shows like the explosiveness of what they're doing. Like shit's just got real. It's dark, you know. Like I really enjoyed that panel. Good job, Kishimoto and team.
And then so the part right after that, we go straight from that last attack to a very like flashback place. Not even flashback, but it's like, hey, let me tell you about why.
No, we didn't. Well, first Naruto is like, "Oh, you're up," to Sasuke, and he's like, "Don't move.
Don't move around a lot.
Don't move around a lot. We're gonna bleed out." And you're like, "Huh? Oh, I guess they're fucking injured."
And
then there, Sasuke, what is he? He says something.
Sasuke is like, "Oh, you like reminded me of my family."
No. Well, first Sasuke's like, "Oh my god, like you just won't fucking die. Like just die." I really thought that was funny because Sasuke's been a dick this entire show, manga, whatever.
But he's been like very stoic.
Yeah,
and it's not very stoic of him. He's like, just fuck, god damn it, man.
Yeah,
like,
I really enjoyed that because it was like Sasuke's always calm and collected, other than the times that he's super emotional. But he's either calm and collected or super emotional
or psychotic.
Yeah, or well, I think that falls in the emotional aspect. But he's just sitting there like, damn man, like what do I have to do to kill you? Like and it's just really funny that it's almost like Naruto's too stubborn. Like, not only will Naruto not give up on him, but at this point, even when Sasuke's trying to kill him and giving it his all, like, Naruto just won't die.
Mm-hmm.
And Sasuke, like, put his all into it. And the reason why Naruto won't die is because he's so committed to getting Sasuke back. And he says that to Kurama in the beginning of the chapter. He's like, once you give up on your goal, like, you've already lost. And I think the fact that he's trying to stop Sasuke or save Sasuke is what's saving him from Sasuke, in a way.
Thing is, he's also really codependent. Because, like, did you read that part where it was like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you trying to, like, pull me back? And he's like, oh, I did it because, like, I saw that you were in pain, and, like, that bothered me.
It hurt me.
It hurt me.
Just as much as
you. So I don't want.
I understand that. That's like if you're good friends, like they're friends, regardless of what anybody wants to say. And I think Naruto was talking about it a little bit, like after they had already become friends. And once they kind of understood each other, I think Naruto was like, the reason like Sasuke is doing all this stuff is because he's had so many people in his life that have hurt him. And if you read like through the manga, like, everything that Sasuke finds out, it's just another thing that's like, fuck, man, like...
That sucks.
Yeah, like, first, I found out my brother kills my entire clan, and then it turns out that,
after my brother then dies...
That it wasn't... Well, the people that I thought were, like, my village ended up with the people that were the ones that were...
Orchestrating the death of the family, yeah.
And then my brother wasn't a bad guy, he was a good guy, and I just, like, went after him my entire life and just almost, like, forced him, like, to die because he pushed him to that limit. So it's just been a bunch of bad cards dealt to Sasuke,
yeah.
And I think Naruto kind of understood that. And even though Sasuke didn't understand that, he understood that. Naruto was like, yeah, this is the reason I'm doing it, man. It's like, you've had a shit life, and like I've kind of had a shit life too. And I understand your pain, and seeing you in pain and me not in pain makes me still feel your pain. So I do understand that. And then Sasuke kind of goes into like this whole breakdown of
like why he kind of hated Naruto, not hated, but like strove to like be better than Naruto, because it wasn't always like, oh, you're a fuck up, but like you're like still like a rival of mine. Because for a long time he was like, you have no chance against me.
Yeah.
And then like there was like that point where he's like, you were always walking ahead of me like my brother did.
Well, I don't even think it was like. I don't know if he's talking about power-wise.
No, he meant like you, like your personality was like you were always like
you were where you needed to be. Like you moved past all the things that happened to you, and like Sasuke was always dwelling on something that was holding him back.
Yeah, and it was like I was like trying to avenge my family by killing my brother, and like, but then like when Team 7 came into my life, like he's like I put it aside, and then like Team 7 came and then became my family, and then every time I saw like we were together, it would hurt again.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucked up. That sucks. I get that. So it was kind of funny. Where he was like, yeah, when I die, give Kakashi my Sharingan.
Well, I liked that part because
it was like 7 pounds.
He was like, yeah, like I guess like this is. He says that he lost, and I mean I don't think anybody won or lost that fight at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you really want to break it down to like why he lost, I think it's just about like will or whose conviction broke first, and I think Sasuke's does.
Mm-hmm.
But Naruto's like, it's not about winning or losing. It's about like me getting through to you, man, and like I'll keep doing this until like you wake up. Like sometimes I just want to come over there and punch you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Sasuke's like, how do you know that I'm not gonna go and do it again?
It's like, oh yeah, if you do it again,
I'll just
beat the shit out of you again.
Yeah. And like it was really cool to see because I think this was the first time you really saw that Sasuke wasn't trying to play himself anymore, and he was like, shit, you know what? Maybe we are friends. Like they were talking like friends. Sasuke wasn't being condescending to him. Wasn't being a dick in general after he stopped with his initial, like, why won't you die?
Mm-hmm.
I think he got real with Naruto for a second, and I think that he got real with himself, and he was like, you know what? Like, shit, man, I've been an asshole, but I've had a reason to be an asshole, and this is why. And I think explaining it and understanding where Naruto came from helped with it. So, I mean, I think they're good now, but they also lost their arms.
Yeah, it was a pretty weird, like, it was like, yeah, we're cool. And then it's like, blood.
Yeah.
And then it's like, arms.
We have no arms. But
like, here's the thing. I was like, oh, but they also said it's like, oh, you're awake. It's like we made it through the night. How the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you making it through the night with a like your arm missing?
And I said that they didn't move too much and they were resting, so I guess their heart rate slowed down or some shit. But I don't know.
That's not how it works because you have a circulatory system.
I know. I don't think that's how
it works. Blood goes in a circle.
I get it. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem,
man.
Though you know what's gonna happen, though, right?
Yes.
Sakura's gonna say like comments like, "Hey guys, your arm's missing."
If anybody hasn't put this together already, if you look at the character draw like Sasuke and Naruto for the last of the movie, Naruto's right hand is bandaged up, and I believe Sasuke's left hand is bandaged up. So they obviously get their hands back. I don't know if they're like burned up or like fucking gross. Could you imagine if Sasuke gets Naruto's and Naruto? Oh, that wouldn't work.
It was like the Kakazu like fucking thread arm like.
Yeah, well, Naruto, didn't he do some crazy shit? Oh, he brought back Kakashi's eye, so...
Yeah, but that was when he was like... Oh, no, yeah, that was when he had... Yeah, why not? Naruto, just do that.
Well, he did have the Sage powers at that point, so...
Well, he hasn't lost them.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, yeah?
The Sage took him, like, basically, he's like, oh, well, with my chakra, basically, after the fight. They don't have the moon or the sun anymore.
Oh, he doesn't? No. But Sasuke keeps the Rinnegan.
Yeah. Well, the Rinnegan is something that he got from, just unlocking the Senju part of his.
Okay.
So yeah, they lost their arm, but they get it back. I guess
they get it back. Yeah. Robot arms. We're making the sci-fi now.
Yeah. So Sakura's obviously going to play a part in it. Going back, I did like that. Sasuke was like, "Yeah, take my eye," because at least he wasn't gonna be a dick about it. Be like, if I die, I'm just gonna take my fucking eyes with me, and everyone's gonna be like stuck in this dream world.
No, he said it would dispel anyway. He's like, it would just go away, and then he's like, but give my Sharingan to Kakashi.
Is that how he said it?
Yeah.
I thought he said like.
He's like, yeah, no, it'll dispel when I die.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like, but give my eye to Kakashi. I want like at least my body can like be used for like.
Dude, if Kakashi had a Rinnegan, bro, it'd be a wrap. No, seriously, Kakashi's done more with the Sharingan than anyone else. Maybe next to like Madara and Itachi, but there's no one out there that like utilizes with such little chakra Sharingan as well as he does. So imagine him with a Rinnegan.
I just find it odd, and I guess since this is kind of ending, I can bring it up now. But I've always found it weird that like since the Rinnegan is like the next stage above the Sharingan, like it didn't keep the Sharingan stuff.
Yeah,
like it was just different.
I agree.
And it's like, that's why Sasuke's it's definitely more powerful, but it's like why would you lose all the abilities of a Sharingan?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I thought that it was a little weird. I also thought that it was weird that Kaguya didn't have a Sharingan or a Rinnegan or whatever that she used.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she did have that in the center. She
yeah.
didn't use it a lot.
No, but she had like destruction blades. So like I mean like whatever.
She was whack. I don't even talk about her.
Yeah, like what would the story be like if they had just like totally like not done the Kaguya part?
Good.
Not even. It's not like it's bad because of it. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
I mean that.
It just seems like it's very odd that was even there. Like it just doesn't seem. Like,
it really should have just ended with like it should have been a Madara fight, and then they should have killed like.
Because this could have still gotten the Senju cells. Like I mean like.
Yeah. They should have just had Madara almost beating them, and then.
Then they do a fusion dance.
Then the Sage of the Sixth Path like talks to them while they're almost dead, and he's like, "Hey, here's some chakra."
Do you think he just wanted to get to 700?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's like let's just end on an even number.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I would. I'm less of a person. I'd be like,
oh, now
I need to be at 700. And then I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna ruin everyone's day. 701.
Yeah. So now that this is basically over, because we know they survived because they're doing a movie. So Sakura's gonna show up.
6 seasons in the movie.
6 seasons, yeah. Ugh. You think they're gonna? You think? I guess they call it the last, but maybe it's the last one. Do we think they would continue doing movies after this, kind of like the Dragon Ball Z thing, or?
I mean, I'd hope, but they called this one the last, so I mean.
Yeah.
But knowing Shonen Jump and all that, it's not Anime Flash. Who is it? doesn't matter.
Viz?
Viz, yeah.
Yeah, Viz.
Knowing Viz, they'll probably be like, hey,
Keep this alive.
make a new Naruto movie.
This is a cash thing.
Yeah. We need money.
Yeah, no one's reading Bleach.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure there's a lot of people reading Bleach.
Yeah. No one's reading Bleach.
Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
Oh, a really good chapter.
Yeah, no.
I'm actually really. I mean, we got one more chapter to go, which is supposed to be a double chapter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be 90, all in color, 99 to
Wow.
so
700.
700.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Do you think we'll get another flash forward?
I think we'll get a flash forward.
Okay.
I'd be very surprised if we don't get some sort of flash forward at the end of 700.
Mm-hmm.
Either Naruto being Hokage. It doesn't look like he's Hokage, but maybe.
Yeah, Hokage, but like 6 months. Just be like, hey, shit's cool.
I hope Tsunade is dead. I said it.
And then Kakashi becomes the Hokage.
Yeah, like, if it ends with Tsunade Hokage, I'm gonna be like, why did I read this? I'm just
You're gonna be that upset about it?
No, I just I don't like Tsunade. She's not even strong, bro.
So kind of like speculating off the last. Do you
Someone's
think
gonna say something about me saying that?
that's fine?
Fight me.
We have 2 chapters left. I'm never gonna do this again. No. So Sasuke is kind of like looking like he's kind of like a hermit, like traveling hermit kind of guy. He's like wearing like rags and stuff. So do you think he's just gonna probably fuck off into the woods? Because I mean it's gonna be weird being like, hey,
Dragon Village. No, well,
guys.
No, because in the translation for the last, Kakashi said something about I would never put my team in danger.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's talking directly to Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke. So I think he comes back to the village, and I think if he didn't come back to the village, it would kind of be, it would kind of go contradicting the whole premise
of us being together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Maybe he's part of the team and does a Jiraiya thing where he's still an affiliate of the village, but he's kind of just I'm going around and fucking bitches and getting money.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll find out. I mean,
yeah. Where did they get their Jonin vests? Not their Jonin vests. Yeah.
None of them were wearing it.
Yeah, they should get Jonin vests.
Should it still be Genin?
Genin. Technically, Sasuke's still Genin because he left.
So is Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto. Sakura's not.
No, she's a
Jonin.
Yeah. The ninja ranks are so stupid, especially because
now they are. I mean
they really should just get honorary. Oh, Naruto should have got it just because he trained with Jiraiya, because that's basically how
that's S level. Remember there were levels?
No, S rank.
S rank, yeah.
No, that's how they rank the missions and ninjas.
No, but don't they also rank it by villain? This is an A rank villain, like the Bingo book. Remember the Bingo book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sasuke, I think he did. Did he get categorized as an S? He should be. Fuck.
No, because they never actually labeled him as a traitor until the whole Raikage thing. He might have gotten an entry in the Bingo book, but I mean
yeah.
See all these weird things that were there, but now are totally not even relevant.
Yeah.
It'd be
they were
hey,
cool too.
Darth Vader, you're in my most wanted list.
Psych. Just kidding. We're not going to talk about it again.
Yeah. So. Is that pretty much it?
Yeah, I'm hurting.
You're hurting? You're scared?
I'm how do I go on, man? What do I do?
You post.
Comment below. Tell us
Avatar of Korra, the Legend of Korra reviews that we've been doing that you haven't been posting.
By the way, I forgot to post the Korra review that they did last week. I'll post it this week. I'm sorry.
It wasn't very good anyway. I was in a bad place.
Comment below and tell us what you're gonna do after Naruto ends. What are you gonna read? What are you gonna watch? Are you just gonna?
You're gonna go outside for the first time in 11 years.
Go out and be like,
the light,
sunlight. What is that?
I think I'll go outside.
Yeah, comment below. Let us know what you're gonna move on to. How you're gonna fill the void.
Mm-hmm.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Alcohol. Just kidding. I'm not saying you guys should do that. You should probably just start reading another manga.
But try it. I mean, what are you gonna lose by just trying it once?
All right, that's not.